This here is my smart home, and here's the device that made my entire home even smarter. Well, at least significant parts of it. Hey there, it's me, Martijn, and let me share with you what I implemented. Our house is equipped with various smart devices, not limited to, for example, smart curtains, range extenders, cameras, solar panels, lamps, and even smart plant pots and a sunshade. The challenge, however, is that they all use different wireless connection technologies and can't communicate with each other independently. That's why I introduced this device into the mix, the Homey Pro. There are numerous videos here on YouTube explaining what the Homey can do, but in this video I will quickly give you a brief overview. However, I'd really like to delve into the advanced flows with you. Let's start with the basics. Homey supports over 50,000 smart devices. By accommodating 6 different protocols, Homey allows products from various brands to communicate and be controlled through a single app. You can operate your devices using your voice, your smartphone, or automatically control them based on your own scenarios, known as Homey flows. Now let's delve into the Homey flows, or to be more precise, the advanced flows. While normal flows can be created through the app, advanced flows provide the opportunity to make your automation more extensive and organized. You have additional options to address specific scenarios beyond the if this then that logic. The arrow card, for example, is particularly useful for handling unexpected issues. For instance, you can set up a push notification if a lamp doesn't respond, making it super convenient. Initiating a flow is made easy with the start button, and the wait button allows you to add delays wherever needed. The any and all cards provide more control over conditions. What's even more exciting is the ability to use Homey scripts without any script knowledge. Now you can test flows from any card and immediately identify errors. And to keep everything organized, there's a notepad feature too. I've applied these advanced flows to the sunshade, which I'd like to show you right now, so let's go and hop onto the computer because advanced flows is only accessible from their web app. So this is my Homey page, and on the left side we navigate to flows, and here you can see that I've organized all of my flows based on the room. Now don't be shocked when you see this. We'll walk through it together, don't worry. After connecting the sunshade to the Homey Pro, I began to incorporating the date and time parameters, including sunrise and sunset rules. So I added logic to determine whether the sunshade should be set to yes or no. And accordingly, I implemented a check for the current season. So this allowing the sunshade to operate only during spring and summer. And not forget to mention, of course, this should only happen when I'm at home, which is the thuis indicator. I incorporated a delay to check the weather situation and forecast, taking into account factors such as minimum temperature, the possibility of rain, cloudiness, and the amount of rainfall. If any of these values change or remain unchanged beyond a certain threshold, the LED will change color. And additionally, if any of these values change, a check will be performed on the wind force. So based on that result, the position of the sunshade will go to either 50% or 100% open, and the LED will turn green. I also implemented additional rules concerning unstable weather or an increase in wind force. In the event of rising wind, for example, the system checks the current openness of the sunshade and adjusts it accordingly. Another scenario involves an animation rule triggered when the sun is about to set, and this rule activates when cloudiness reaches 100% or when rainfall exceeds the 0.6mm threshold. All of this sounds promising, works exceptionally well, and the possibilities seem endless. However, there are a few considerations to keep in mind. While Homey can connect with more than 50,000 smart devices, yours might not be among them. This is typically the case with more exotic devices sold in specific regions. Take, for example, my smart washing machine from Xiaomi. It's linked here in the top right corner for you to check out after watching this video. But it's not on the list because it's sold exclusively in China, despite the fact that it supports one of the 6 wireless connection technologies that Homey supports. Moreover, because Homey is not fully open source, its community is not as extensive as its main rival, Home Assistant. Now, consequently, the adoption of new smart devices can be slow therefore, and not all manufacturers officially support the Homey Pro. That being said, transforming your house into a smart home with one device is definitely easy and achievable, provided that you have one of the 50,000 smart devices that Homey supports. Now this one over here is my most favorite smart home gadget that I've connected to the Homey Pro. But let me know your most favorite smart home gadget you own in the comment section down below, because we've reached the end of this video. So I hope you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe so that I see you in the next one.